Aptly named for one of history's most enlightened artists and engineers, Cressi's new DaVinci dive computer is designed to be a very clever, practical and easy to live with dive computer underwater. Hi all of you awesome scuba divers out there, welcome to the Scuba Diver Magazine channel, the home of scuba diving news, honest gear reviews and everything happening beneath the surface. Yes, Cressi have released their newest dive computer, the DaVinci. This is a mid-sized wrist computer with a full colour screen, rechargeable battery, Bluetooth connectivity, a built-in digital compass, multi-gas nitrox capability, and Cressi's new 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐿16C decompression algorithm. So on paper, it sits in a really interesting place. It's more capable, more modern than a very basic entry-level dive computer, but without being a huge, expensive technical diving computer that's kind of overkill for most recreational divers. The DaVinci comes in 3 colors, blue, yellow and grey. The rounded square body measures 56 by 60 millimeters and it sits about 29 millimeters proud of the wrist. So it's noticeably larger than a watch-style computer, but still more compact than some of the large format technical computers out there. That size is actually quite a nice middle ground because you get a bigger, clearer display without having something that feels like a brick strapped onto your arm. But first, let's see the box that it comes in and what comes with it. This is how it arrives in a box with a lot of information on it, all about the computer, the things that it does, and inside of the box you get the computer itself. There's a few other bits in there I'll explore in a second. You get a dive sync, so this is the app that you can download onto your smartphone, and that allows it to sync up with everything. You've got a QR, well, you've got 2 QR barcodes. Scan those to download the app, the warranty certificate, so fill in the information and just keep that safe. It's always handy just to keep like the serial number safe, because if something goes wrong, then yeah, at least you have it. More of the box. The computer, you get some bungee strap. I'll measure this in a second. I don't have my my things at the moment. So you get some bungee with it because you can fit a bungee strap instead of the standard like watch style strap. You also get, there's a few other bits in here. You get the computer. We'll take a closer look at that in a second. 2 Allen keys. They look the same size, so I presume that's for tightening up those straps, or the nuts and bolts to loosen them off to fit the elastic bungees. And what looks like a USB-C charging mount. So plug this into a USB-C charger, then you can plug it into the computer itself to recharge that battery. So let's take a closer look at the computer itself. On the front of the DaVinci, you have Cressi's 2-button user interface, which keeps the controls nice and simple. The buttons are covered and protected, and around the computer you can see that raised rubberized bumper, which is there to help defend the body from knocks and scrapes and the usual kind of abuse that dive kit gets on boats. It also comes with a screen protector pre-installed, so it's not a separate thing that you have to attach. You can replace it if it's ever like scratched or damaged, but you get one as standard built in. On the left hand side of the computer, you have the charging connection. The DaVinci uses a rechargeable battery and a USB-C charging adapter, which means no more like user replaceable coin cell batteries that you have to do yourself. You don't have to open the computer up, and no more wondering whether that like battery symbol is going to make it through a week of diving. Cressi quote around 30 dive hours at full brightness from a single charge, which should be plenty for most traveling recreational divers, but I'd still top it up like as part of your normal like between dive routine. The straps are nice, soft but strong silicone. They're nice and wide as well, so they're not going to dig into your wrist too much, and they're tough enough for regular use. But one of the things that I really like is that Cressi includes a bungee mounting option. Remove the strap bolts using the supplied hex keys, then fit the included bungee instead. For dry suit divers, thick wetsuits, or anyone diving in just different exposure protection throughout the year, Bungee is a big win because it kind of automatically compensates as your suit compresses and expands throughout the dive. It's also handy if you just prefer like a more secure, streamlined mount without sort of buckles and things. But the strap itself is nice. It's good and soft. It's dual color as well, which is pretty funky, and it's nice and long. It's long enough to go around a dry suit sleeve. The screen is a 1.54-inch full color TFT LCD display. So that gives you color-coded information, big, large numbers, and better contrast than an old segmented display. Cressi describe it as a 15-color display, and the important thing here is readability. Underwater, you don't want to be kind of staring at your wrist trying to decode tiny numbers or what's that trying to say. You want your depth, your dive time, your NDL, and your ascent data to be obvious just at a glance. And that's exactly what this kind of screen is built for. As far as dive modes go, Cressi lists 3 main operating modes. You've got air, nitrox, and gauge mode. Air mode is for standard 21% air dives. Nitrox lets you set mixes from 22 to 99%, and the DaVinci can manage up to 4 different gas mixes during a dive, including 100% oxygen if you have the training and the dive plan for that, obviously. Gauge mode turns the decompression algorithm off and gives you like the runtime and depth information, which is useful if you're using another computer as your primary decompression device, or you just need a bottom timer. Inside, the DaVinci uses Cressi's Bjorkman ZHL16C algorithm. Bjorkman is one of the most common decompression models used in modern dive computers, which is very useful if your buddy's dive computer is, of course, also Bjorkman based. Your dive profiles may be more familiar and less like wildly different than when 2 dive computers are using completely different algorithms. Of course, you could still follow the most conservative computer in the buddy team, but of course it's good to see that Cressi are moving to such a widely recognized algorithm so that you can dive a similar profile to your buddy. And it's not just a fixed algorithm neither. The DaVinci allows adjustable conservatism and gradient factor style control, so divers can tailor the computer to be more cautious depending on their experience, the dive computer, the workload, their thermal protection, and just general risk tolerance. The DaVinci also has user selectable safety stops and deep stop options. Safety stops are something that most recreational divers are already familiar with, but having control over how the computer handles them is quite useful. You can change the precise settings. Deep stops are more debated on online, depending on training agency and whatnot, dive profile and decompression philosophy. But the key point is that Cressi gives you the option rather than forcing one ascent style on every diver. You can switch them on or you can switch them off depending on your preference. There are audible alarms as well. These, of course, are to draw attention to important warnings such as ascent rate, depth limits, decompression obligations, or PPO2 issues. Audible alarms are not a replacement for checking your computer regularly, but they are a useful backup because it gets very easy to get distracted underwater by the marine life. So just, yeah, a nice audible alarm, just, oh yeah, I should start ascending. Another useful feature is the built-in digital compass. You can set headings and reverse headings, which is handy for simple out and back navigation, finding your way back to a shot line, or just confirming which direction you're actually facing. Cressi also say the compass can be integrated into the main display so that you don't have to completely leave your dive information behind. Just to check your bearing, you can kind of always have it on the screen. The rechargeable battery display is numerical, which I really like. A little battery icon with like vague segments is never especially reassuring before a long dive day, whereas a numerical readout gives you a much better idea of whether you're fine for the next dive or whether you should plug it in during lunch. Bluetooth is built in, and the DaVinci pairs with Cressi's Dive Sync app for Android and iOS. That means that you can download your dives, you can review your profile, keep a digital logbook, and adjust settings from your phone to the dive computer. This is especially useful when setting nitrox mixes after analyzing your gas, because changing those settings on an app is usually much quicker than like clicking through the menus on the computer itself. The onboard memory stores up to 60 dives, and then the app gives you somewhere to keep a much longer, larger digital history. Cressi also mentioned a reset function that completely clears the nitrogen and oxygen loading, which is useful for instructors and dive centers for like rental dive equipment. For normal personal use though, don't be doing that. It's not something that you should be pressing casually between dives, because then your dive computer doesn't know your tissue loading. Your computer tracks that tissue loading, how much gas is absorbed into your tissues for a reason, so only reset it when you genuinely understand why you're doing it and that you actually do need to do it. It's also worth noting that the DaVinci is available not only as a wrist computer but also as a 2-gauge console configuration, pairing the computer with an analog pressure gauge. Personally, I think most divers interested in this sort of like color screen computer will go for the wrist version, but the console option may appeal to dive centers, rental departments, or divers who just prefer everything mounted onto a hose. It's there if you want it. So who's the DaVinci for? At 329 euros and $550 on Cressi's US site, it looks like a very fairly positioned color screen computer for recreational divers who want something modern without jumping into the price bracket of a full technical dive computer. Pricing of course will vary by region, so always check with your local Cressi dealer. It's compact enough for divers who don't want a massive computer on their wrist, but the screen is a bit larger and easier to read than a lot of watch-sized dive computers. That makes it a good fit for holiday divers, like regular club divers, instructors diving with nitrox, and anyone who wants just simple operation with a few more advanced features available as they progress. One thing to note is that there's no air integration, so it won't show your cylinder pressure unless you're using the console version, but then you have the separate analog SPG, and whilst it does have multi-gas capability, that doesn't mean that you should start switching gases underwater without the correct training. The computer may support it, but your training and dive plan still come first. Overall, the Cressi DaVinci looks like a very sensible next step in Cressi's dive computer range. It keeps the straightforward feel that Cressi computers are really known for, but adds the features that many divers now expect: that color screen and just connectivity, a compass, and a modern decompression control. For more information, head over to the Cressi website to read up on it, and of course find your nearest Cressi dealer. If you found this video useful, then please give it a thumbs up, hype it for the algorithm, and subscribe to the channel for more. Thank you very much for watching everybody, and of course, safe diving.